Hello. Welcome back. It's Dark Souls 2 again. It's pain again. We've got to go back, because we missed an item. We missed an Estus shard. It's very important to get all of them. At least if you want to heal with your Estus and not your other healing items, which you have way too many of. But that's another conversation. Oh, one hit. How nice. Allow me to pick this up without you harassing me, Magic Man. Anyway, you've just got to go over here and land down here. I always, whenever I play this game casually, I find this Estus shard, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's there. I always forget about it. Every single time. But anyway, that's all, that's it. Just one little Estus shard. And now back to the castle. With our super fast, super loading times of SSD quality. Could be faster, actually. But it's pretty fast. Not that way, this way. You have all these statue mans who come alive. And then you have these doors that open when thing are killed aside it. And look, it's flexile sentries for no reason. Just more and more copy and pasted enemies. Fun fact is that the flexile sentries, they stop respawning, but these stone guys, they infinitely respawn. No matter what. And they drop titanite slabs. So the game really wanted to throw you a bone with this area, I suppose. And really, titanite slabs. I don't understand it. It's like they just wanted to be easy. I mean, unfair, but also easy in other aspects. Oh. Apparently he was close enough to this door to open it. How nice of you. And then of course you have these guys. All they do is light the room. Literally nothing more than that. Which I guess that's something. And I guess you get a summon sign out of that. Psst. Yeah, just keep walking past me. Don't mind me, I'm not here. Royal Soldier's Ring +1. That would be more equip load. How much more? Who knows? They don't tell you the numbers, the stinking numbers. They never tell you the numbers. The most important things about things you acquire. The things that tell you whether or not you actually want to use them, they don't tell you it. I find that very suspicious. I have to wonder why. Why do they do that? Mastodon Greatsword. I believe that's the elephant people. Open says the me. That's the actual way to go. But what about the not way? If you go over there, there's a secret area. But we won't go there yet. We'll go there much later. If we'll go there at all. Dark Arrow for darkness. Frozen Flower for DLC. I think that one is supposed to turn human or whatever it is once you get past him, but it just doesn't turn out that way. Monastery Charm, that's a healing item. Of which we already have equipped, apparently. We just got like 2 or 3 healing items there. Are any of you alive? Better not be alive. I think that was that guy up there, turning to life. It's like the Evanescence song, bring me to life like open doors, or whatever it goes. Are you alive? Are you alive? Am I alive? Is the painting alive? The world may never know. Look, it's a room of masks that shoot you. But they all miss every single time. 'Cause who wouldn't go for the treasure? A fool. A foolishly foolish fool. I guess you could kind of call each one of these statue men an ambush. Because it's supposed to trick you into believing there isn't an enemy there. And I know that's my favorite word when it comes to this game, but it's this game's favorite tactic against me. And you! This is a curse painting. You get close to it and it curses you. Because she's evil. And accursed. But you get behind the painting and it doesn't curse you. How strange. Kill, die. Die, kill. Cyan's gauntlets. That's not how you spell blue. I have so many ways to kill these people. To whack these people with swords. Let's rest here, why not? There's a boss right here. Or rather, a few steps from here. And then there's treasure chest. You heard that splash sound effect, yes? Because this ground is wet, it, I guess, applies water to it. Or water physics or whatever. So whenever you land on this wet ground, it makes a huge splash sound for no reason. Oh, lost connection to internet. I guess when you hit these, it spews out whatever that is. That down there is equipment degradation goo. So take off all your armor and swim around in there. In order to not degrade your stuff. Fall to me! I think I could get equipment that gives me more souls at this point. But I'm not sure how big of a difference it would make. Here's the queen who is evil and gives the curse with her painting. She has her own little stairway there that you never get to go to. You never get to approach the queen, the evil queen. The first time I played the game, I didn't even know that you could talk to her. Because I just went in, was like, oh, look, she's there, and then went this way. Because the talk prompt is all the way over here. Stinking Dark Souls. And then when she appeared at the end of the game, I was like, who on earth is that? Pilgrim Belclair, we will not require your services. I suppose I should listen to the queen at least a little bit. If I can get the prompt.
Admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra.
Why do you call me cursed?
The last key. He found.
Anyway, this game has a thing about evil queens. At least the DLCs do. And she's one of the evil queens, but in the main game, not in the DLC. Ow. Look, it's the Dragon Rider, but it's two of them. How interesting. They copy and pasted a boss twice in the same arena. How fascinating. Now, you might argue, but gargoyles exist. Yes, but gargoyles worked very differently. Both of them did. These two just work the exact same way. They are programmed the exact same way. The only difference is one of them is an archer for a little bit of the fight. And this guy has like pathetically low health. That's 4 hits to kill the boss. Oh, game stuttering. What's going on? Don't crash my PC again. This game so far has not crashed. Thankfully. That was Dragon Rider. And now we are not on the Dragon Rider. There's a way to go over there, but you cannot go that way. So we have to go this way. Even when there's a choice, there is no choice. There's an elevator in the center that we have to activate. And the only way is up here. It would appear. There's a golem and you have to get him activated. And in the normal game, you could just lure one of these stone knights over there, but in this version of the game, they just don't activate. These guys are not enemies you can fight in this version of the game. But aha! Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go, there's enemies. So lure them all the way over here. Okay, come on now. We're playing my game, not yours. Your soul is mine. But yeah, he just activates that big elevator. And we could warp back, but then we'd miss out on another Estus shard. Old Knight Hammer, if you like hammers. Caitha's Chime and Soul Greatsword. Sellsword Luet, yet again. There should be something under this staircase. I want there to be something under there. But no, the stinking game designer said that there shouldn't be. For some reason. And look, another copy and pasted boss enemy. Remember the chariot? Well, so does this game. From earlier in the game. It's literally just the exact same boss. It might even be the same health bar. And the thing is, in the original version of this game, this wasn't a copy and pasted boss. So now they have more copy and paste. Thanks Dark Souls 2. Gour's Ring of Protection. What does it protect you from? Gour? No, really, what does it, where? Where is it? Gour reduces damage taken from behind. But it weighs 10 pounds. Why does it weigh 10 pounds? It's just a ring. It's a ringu! There's these big knights again. However, they are tiny to me. And my modern sensibilities. One of these is a mimic. One of these chests. So I'm gonna hit it. Yep, there it goes. You can hit it once or twice without the chest dying. Washing pole, which is a sword, actually. It's just long enough to be a washing pole. Which is where it got its name from. Literally. Literally, believe me. Or look it up on the internet. I think that's a pretty useful resource when you don't know what you're talking about. Like me. Firestorm. Pyromancy. All these spells just kind of laying around. In awkward places. Something over here? No, just a weird corner. Here's a weird door you just can't enter. Who knows why. And remember that splash sound effect? Get ready. Splash. For a few feet. And look, another gargoyle. As if it weren't copy and pasted enough. This might be the most copy and pasted boss in the whole series. Just thanks to this one game. Fall to me. Give me soul. Yep, splash on those stairs. Ah, fire ladies. Why are they here? Who knows? Just random mishmashes of enemies thrown around everywhere. Desert Sorceress Top. I can now look like one of the fire ladies. I got two of them. I got the hood. Where is it? That is not what that looked like before. Was that the Souls one? There's two of them. Seldora robes. Where did I get more of them from? I have no idea. That's a cool hood. This should be the Estus Shard. Ta-da! What amazing predictive capabilities. Just call me AI. Oh yeah, sound effects in the environment will just stop playing if you do menu stuff, so listen. See, the wind stops when you swap your weapons? Or items. And it's very consistent. And it's just like, well, why? Why does it do that? Someone had to design it that way. But now that door won't open, and we have to go all the way to the top of this elevator just to open that door. Because it needs like a key that's up here. And this is the longest elevator ever. Not as in like lengthwise, but as in like time-wise, it's the longest one ever. It takes a very, very long time. Still not up there yet. It's like they looked at Anor Londo and they were like, man, that's a cool elevator. We should make our own. And then they made it nothing like the one in Anor Londo, which is actually a cool elevator. Key to King's Passage. All you needed was the key. Which was all the way up here. And also there's a lady in there. Who's being caged. Strong magic shield. Just feels kind of random when you get these spells. But anyway, it is time for the big, huge, big boss for the zone. The big zone, huge boss zone. Boss. After we beat a few more little soldier people. Alluring skulls. And look, it was on a skull! How interesting. These statues come to life. Do not be stricken with more misfortune by them. Oh, his head came off. His head's off. Okay, keep dancing, dancer man. Silly big dancer man. With all your dancing moves. You know what I say? I say I have a sword, I say. I say. There are some items around here you might miss just because you're running through here, like that. A life gem. Very, very important, as you can see. Twinkling titanite. And a big soul. Petrified something, who knows what it could be. Ashen Knight Boyd. If you're feeling spicy and want to get some helpers. But we're not taking helpers this time. Not in this playthrough. This is a helpless playthrough. He has a huge shield and everything bounces off of it. No matter what. So just don't attack the shield at all. And he also does thunder and lightning. Or rather, just thunder. Wait, no, that's lightning, not thunder. Silly me. And that's it, that's Mirror Knight. He's probably one of the best bosses in the game. And I just beat him like that, without even taking a hit. Also like the coolest arena in the game. But anyway, moving on. Here's a nice view of some very low polygonal mountains. in the rain with some texture bugs going on over there. There's like a line where the rain cuts off. And then there's like only a little bit of rain beyond that point. What on earth is happening there? Thanks Dark Souls 2. Big moon. Item here? No item here. But item over here, yes. Yes, item over here. Why is there a treasure chest over here? Who knows? It's for you, explorer. Bonfire aesthetic. You want that, don't you? You want to be very aesthetic, don't you? I will look forward. And whatever is in front of me is where the elevator wanted to face me. By moving forward. Because sometimes the elevator will face you the wrong direction at the end of it, and I want to test that out. Pop in souls, pop in all my souls. Gotta see just how many levels I can get out of this place. And yeah, if you just look forward, then it doesn't actually take you to the right place. You have to look left. Thanks, elevator. I'm liking this hammer. I wonder if I have 5 twinklings yet. I don't, but I have 3. I'm getting closer. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Only 2 more twinkles. Ah yes, the Shrine of Amana. The worst part of the game. And you shall see why. Shortly after we level up. If she'll ever get up from her sitting position. Is that a shard you found? Let me see that shard, or I will kill you. That's what she says. She said that. Upgrade me twice, and perhaps soon thrice. Ta-da, 12 of 13. Now what stones do you have for me?
You've been well.
I have been well. She now takes the poison and the bleed stone. I wonder if I have thunderstone yet.
No interest.
I will suit myself, thank you very much. Do I have thunderstone? Where would I have gotten thunderstone? I do. Imbues equipment with lightning. I've heard that lightning is the best thing to imbue stuff with. Because apparently a lot of stuff is very weak to lightning, not likening. But I suppose we could also upgrade our equipment. But that would... No, I'm not doing that. Don't waste my time. We have lots of healing items over here. We've got to get through these eventually. Oh yeah, Clothing Lady is over here now. You can give her new clothes, including the desert person clothes.
You even woke up.
I will give her those for the funny. See, isn't it funny, haha? I got an achievement for giving her clothes. Thanks, Internet, for being on this time.
I'm always here.
I'm always here. Thanks for being positive, person. That is your new name, positive person. Oh look, because we're in the end game now, to quote Infinity War, we are now able to see where all of the warp points are in the game, and just how many we don't have. There's like 2 over there we don't have. There's one here. I wonder where that is. I know where that is. Never mind. There's one there. I know where that is, I think. In my head I do. But I don't know if I do in reality. There's one more in the castle. I think I know where that is. And then look at all these other places we have no recollection of going to. I don't know why they just show you all that at this point. We're not even at the final boss yet. Oh yeah, I should imbue my weapon with Bolt. And you have to go over here to do it. I'm gonna imbue the hammer, if I can do that. But if I can't, then I will imbue the sword. Flame, dear flame. Oh, dear flame. Yes, lightning hammer. Now what will that do? That will split up my damage a bit. And if I don't like it, then I can reverse it. With what kind of stone can reverse it? Tell me what kind of stone. Or whatever, lightning. Might as well try something different. So let's test it out. Puppy. Ooh. Dead puppy. 400, very nice. How about you, sir? Don't mind the barrel. Okay, mind the barrel. That's pretty nice. I want to try it on something that's actually weak to lightning, though. Let us shrine this Amana. If you can call it that. Security guard. Dead security guard. These guys drop twinkling titanite. So if you're hurting for a titanite, then there's the thingy to get. Yep, you want to try that again? Want to try that again? I'm hitting the button. Want to try it again? There you go. The barrel was very slightly in the way, so he would not open the chest. Thanks Dark Souls 2 for your horrible, awful game design that I am glad never returned to any game post this game. Me hating on this game is not a joke. It's really that awful. But anyway, there are enemies in this area who are lulled because of these little, I guess, bug things, the fireflies. I guess the lore thing is that the singing is keeping them at bay. And I guess the fireflies or something do something with the singing or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just a visual representation of them being lulled into a slumber. These guys are super agile for some reason. So take them out very softly. Not softly, carefully. This island is, of course, covered with these guys ready to ambush you. So just take them out very slowly. That's the whole thing with this zone, is if you take it slowly, then you probably won't die. But if you take it even 2 inches too quickly, then you will die. 1,000 times. That is not an exaggeration. That curse pot was cursing this enemy. But why? Oh, I guess the singing stopped, so now they're all after me. Or at least they can be. How nice of you. What made the singing stop? I guess I ran into that lady. And because of that, the singing is over. I suppose. Well, now you're singing, but it's too late. Or not. I guess it's not too late. Don't mess with me. I know your number. Your death number. Treasure chest. Open your treasure chest for me. Dragon charm, another healing item. So many healing items. Do you really need all of them? Everywhere? What's coming after me? You are not anymore. Hole in the wall that you cannot fit through, you fat person. Now I have enough of those twinklings. Twinkle, 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 twinkle. That's 5 twinkles. Or even more. Now this is the real bone zone. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I will upgrade my thing to full. I will get maximum damage. I will make you hurt. I will find a way. And that's that for that. So I guess I'll maybe upgrade equipment after this area. Can I upgrade myself? No, I need 4,000 souls. Now this is the biggest zone of the zone. Biggest area of the zone, I suppose would be the way to put it. So you really want to take your time with this area. There are tons of enemies, tons of magic casters just everywhere trying to ruin your day. So just take it slow. Do one at a time. It's a lot of damage, no matter how much armor you have on. So just do it one at a time. I think they might drop Twinkling too. Oh, thanks staff for coming out of space to greet us. They just constantly spam their magic at you. Those are the 2 favorite words of the game, is spam and ambush. Spam, ambush, spambush. That's when it happens. That's when both things happen at once. It's a spambush. See that? It's another Dragon Rider. Yay! More Dragon Riders. That's what the game needs more of, is more Dragon Riders. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I got the backstab. She was annoying me. Like a pestilent person. You might want to have a torch on you for this area because the water is a little tough to see. And the ground underneath the water, more particularly. Oh yeah, their magic curves too. It curves a lot. See how it curved around the pillar earlier? Normally arrows curve a little bit in these games so that they can actually try to hit you, but this is ridiculous, man. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Let me up there. How? How do you have magic like that? Why can't I have magic like that? Stinking magic casters. With their magical ways. Now we have this guy. Big evil eye ogre man. Another copy and pasted enemy. Who just doesn't make any sense in this location. He was made for like the Forest of Fallen Giants and now he's killing me. That's me dead. Yep, Thanks. Thanks for that one. Thanks for your grab animations that completely work. And don't not work at all. You see what I did to get there? Now I'll have to do all of that all over again. And that's just to make sure that none of these guys follow you or shoot at you from behind. You saw just how far these guys were shooting at me from before. Why did it make it like a jet stream noise? Prow. Souls have been found. Location detected. Lock on imminent. Okay, okay. Got heals, got Estus. Get it? Got milk? Haha. Thanks, wall, for not being anywhere near me. But I hit you anyway. Dragon Charm. More healing. More and more healing items. Who doesn't need more healing items? Okay, find your way around the environment, you stinky stinker. That's not what I wanted to do. Don't do that again. Don't kill me again. Okay, we'll have to one-hand it, because that ain't working. What? Yeah, I just went for the trade there. What a horrible enemy. My hatred for this game is overwhelming at this point. Because of this stupid zone. When I say stupid, you know I'm angry. You know I'm actually mad at the game. Or idiot. If I use idiot or stupid, you know I'm mad at the game. And I have used both during this playthrough. Idiot is like especially mad. Stupid I might say like sillily. I might say it sillily. But idiot, that's a little hard to say sillily. Why does she gasp? She fell underneath the water. Estus Shard, there you go, there it is, at the end of this very janky pathway. Very odd pathway that you just cannot see without a torch in your hand. Sunlight Blade. Just for some reason, Sunlight Blade is right there. At the end of this odd pathway. Are we back at normal path now? It's very tough to tell. I guess so. We have a summon. For those who like summoning. He's a hunter man. Who likes hunting. Hello? There you are. Come at me! Without all your friends coming at me too. Those guys are guarding pretty much nothing. I think. I thought that was an enemy, but it was a shield. We have like 3 spell shooters over there, 1 over there, and then 1, 2, 3 guards, and that one's already shooting at me. So I guess it's time to go. Are you coming at me? Yay or nay, yay or nay. I guess nay. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, man. Come on. Old Radiant Life Gem. How unique of you. Now who else? I think they did make it a little less bad in this version, because these guys aren't coming at me yet. There they go. In the original version, they started shooting at you from much further back. Really? Really? That hit me? Really? That is idiot right there. That is maddening. Plunging attack. It always works, except when it doesn't, but it always works. I forget what's over there, but I'm gonna see. I'll see it with my eye, and then my other one. I think it's just a big troll guy and some other items around him. And this big troll is like covered in these branches. So isn't that special? Can I just get the item? Life ring. My goodness. Just a life ring plus 2 and some other thing that I don't care about probably. And then much more of these guys. Yay! Death shall be upon you. Another summon, but we ain't summoning. Then you have that guy who spreads his poison gas around. We have a summon. I think that degrades your equipment. Yeah. By quite a lot, it seems. So what you want to do here is you pull out your bow. If these enemies aren't attacking you. I guess lightning bow, +1. If I don't have a better bow. Hunter's black bow. Cannot use. Bellkeeper bow, cannot use. Lightning bow. Ridiculous. And then you pull out your arrows. Make sure you got arrows. Of maybe even 2 kinds. How do I... There you go. But I can't use that either. I can't use that bow either, it would seem. Not, at least not all of its lightning. So I guess short bow, right? Like, what? I need more dexterity. Well, anyway. This is how you get rid of this guy, and you just have to do that over and over again. There it is. There's the aiming. I guess it's using a lot of stamina because I don't have that dexterity up. And look at this, all sorts of sorceresses and knight people. Ground is a little janky on the sides of the arena, so try to stick towards the center. Get those magic people. Thanks. Yeah, yep, How did I, what, I used the Estus. And then, but I didn't get healed. And for some reason when I was using the Estus, my weapon was in my hand. When the Estus went into my mouth. What happened there? What on earth happened there? I guess just a cascade of different bugs and glitches. What on earth was that? I am perplexed. Today I have seen something this game does not show me often. Something new. A new way to mess up. Who's coming after me? Not you, not anymore. Why must you come after me, you silly little bug people? They are bugs because they bug me. Why can't I lock on to you? What an exciting way to kill that thing. But anyway, what happened to me on my last life is probably what happens to most people on most of their lives. Okay, which one of you needs to get killed first? That's what I need to know. Thanks, magic spam. Whoa. Get away from me. Dark Souls 2, everyone. The game that just spams you until you either die or somehow get past it. There goes the 12 Estus. My goodness. You think you put enough enemies in this area? And then there's this guy, Peculiar Knight Kindalur. Thanks for the easy backstab. What's he doing? AI. It's so tough to program, you know, when you're a billion-dollar company. I have no idea what went wrong with this game. They had so much money, and so many resources, and so much time to make it all good, but they just didn't do it. They just did not make it good. And how? All you had to do was follow the formula, CJ. Now, will this pathway kill me? No. No, it won't. I think the other pathway will, though. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. Just sitting on some random body over here. If you haven't played Sorcery, that is a very good spell. Very, very good. Incredible, even. Just to have it be sitting on a random body is like, what? Why? That should be a spell that you have to complete a whole quest line in order to get to. But anyway, more singing lady. But now we will see the demon of song. Because the singing doesn't just come from lady people, it comes from Song Frog. Open up. I guess this is their idea of a gimmick boss, being that oh wow, being that you just cannot hit the boss until the right time. Great. I guess that's it for this time, goodbye. Or, wait, can I get out now? Can I stop the recording? I guess I can't stop the recording yet. You know what? I'm gonna take the summon on this one. This area is just, it's too much. They put all these stinking equipment degradation people. And then all of the stupid other people. Come on, fight this thing for me, please. Not that way, not that way. They don't even know I'm here yet. Thanks, AI. This is what AI gets you. Now go, fight. Why are you rolling? These things cannot fight back. This should be the easiest fight of your life, Felicia. Now fight these things for me. Felicia, fight for me. Fight for me, Felicia! Thank you for trying. Yes, yes, AI, it's very, very tough, very difficult for a billion-dollar corporation to get right. I will at least use the summon in order to get back to the boss. Because man, this area is ridiculous. If I have not stated so already countless times. And look, I just got through with one Estus. I wonder how. Okay, come on. Come on now. Die. You're dead. Now I think I can use an online item to get rid of this person. Black separation crystal. Goodbye, Felicia. Now let us see just how much we can do here. And let me get my souls. Apparently, using shield is not always a good idea. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep, just keep attacking. Don't let me attack. Why would you? Big splash. I think this boss design is actually kinda neat. Big human skull mouth inside of a frog thing. But it's like I wanted more cool, unique bosses like this. And music cuts out instantly yet again, as it always does. But that's that. We got a key item and a soul item, which we will use instantly. Just to mock the boss. But look at that arena. And look at those textures up there. Some of them are particularly flat textures. I like to point it out and mock. But that kind of looks pretty up there. So that's one compliment. Those waterfalls, however, do not look pretty on top. At the top of the waterfall. It's like it's kind of coming out of nowhere. It's coming out of the rocks. And all of those are copy and pasted waterfalls just around the room. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. But there is a little bit more to the zone, but we will do that in the next video. See the then person.